Hey, Bassgeek here. Today we're going to talk about gamblers kind of do it all, little worm, everything from drop shotting, swimming it, soft jerk baits, and my favorite, buzzing it on top. All right, Bass Geek Nation, you know it. Every single month I get sent a Mystery Tackle Box Pro. In turn, I pick a bait, tell you how to use it for this time of year, whatever time of year it is. If you're watching this video, you know, along the winter time, you might want to check the date that it was published. But I go through the box, show you what they've got in it, and they've got some really cool baits in here, especially the jabberjaw, but it's a little late in the season for a square bill for me, but you guys fishing those shallow water lowland lakes or some lakes that have got some grass in it, that'd be a great one. But we're going to talk about a different bait. So let's get started. Guys, there is a code. You can get your first box for cheap. It's a great way to start building your arsenal, and it's a great way for us old heads to just find new baits we can try. Trust me, if you're an old head and you've been doing this for years and years and years non-stop, you spend money on baits you don't ever use. So at least drop a few bucks and find a few baits maybe you wouldn't pick up. And sometimes that's actually a good thing. Okay, so the bait we're going to be talking today is going to be the Gambler Flapp'n Shad. Guys, this thing is incredibly versatile. Now, you've got a Guggen buzzbait. Hey, if you haven't seen my buzzbait video, make sure you go check it out. It is a very good in-depth video on how to fish a buzzbait, the setup, and how to get it started, because it's very important. So as soon as that bait hits the water, that it is turning and on top of the water, okay? Here's what I was talking about, the 13 fish and the jabberjaw. This is a really cool little bait. Go look it up. I am using one of your hooks to show you how this works today, but we'll put it back in the box. Of course, this is the Spear Point EWG, like that design. Really keeps that bait up on there well. This is the Reaction Strike Ringer. It's a small profile, good early morning bait right now. Small profile, 2 to 4 feet. You still got a lot, like I can look over in the water and there's a lot of small minnows and small bluegill and stuff up, and that'd be a great little bait, little color to be throwing. Weston, this is a good looking flipping bait. Looks like it's got that kind of, you know, really good flapping edge to it there. Then we've got some 6-inch green pumpkin magic lizards. Great color, by the way, great color. Green pumpkin magic is a great color right there. As always, you get a cool sticker, the Dibble Digest, and to see how much this box would cost you if you went out and bought each individual bait yourself. All right, so let's talk about rod, reel, and line setup, and I'm going to tell you a few of the ways that you can actually rig this little Flapp'n Shad up. Now, the very first thing I'm going to tell you, as always, and especially you shore anglers or you guys that have the bass boats, I use these in my bass boat all the time simply because of this tip right here. Okay, there's foam in there, plus they float because of the foam, so when they fall out of the boat, you're good to go. But the thing of it is these things actually protect your rods from, you know, all the damage of putting them in the rod locker, taking them out. The other thing is, if you're going through the woods, you know, like behind me here, you're not going to break the tip. You've got great tip protection. Guys, check out TRC. There is a link in the description. So rod, reel, and line. This is a 7-foot medium light fast action, okay? So it's a little softer because you're throwing a little lighter bait. Now you can put this on a belly weight, which amazes me. It's actually pretty heavy. You can actually rig this 100 different ways. You can put it on a drop shot. You can put it on a ball head and swim it. One of my favorite ways, and I'll show you today. Now, I'm not going to cut this, okay? But I will tell you that if this was mine, okay, what I would do is I would just cut me a small notch out, just a little triangle out right here at the top front corner, which will give it just a little more tail action. But I've got this put on a loose speed spin. This is top water. It is 10-pound mono. You can go with 8, get a little bit of, longer cast out of it, depending on how much cover you're fishing it around. That's pretty much the setups. Got to have a light setup to be able to throw this little bait. To get it working, you need to make sure you stop that bait, give it a quick little jerk, and look at that. I mean, you can feel the vibration from that thing. You got to keep it running at a pretty quick clip too. Keep that rod tip high. But man, look at the wake that thing is sending off. You run this across some submergent grass, like I've got some stumps and laydowns right up here. Get that thing going. That's pretty incredible, really. But it's a great little buzz bait. Like I said, the big key though, cut a V in the front side of your tail right here. Just a nice little V so it hooks that water a little bit better. I'm not going to cut your baits because, well, they're your baits. I'm giving them away to you. All right, so how can you win this box? Let's just do hashtag MTB Pro. MTB Pro. Let's just do hashtag MTB Pro. Make it nice and simple. So in the comment section below, make sure to be eligible to win this box. We'll do the drawing 1 week from the day that this video comes out. Make sure you put MTB Pro down in the comment section. As always, questions, comments in the comment section below. You guys know I love to talk about fishing with you. Hashtag MTB Pro to be entered to win this month's box. Like it if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you ring that bell when you get the notifications. You watch these videos. Questions, comments, likes, guys. It helps. The YouTube algorithm is big on it, so it helps the channel grow. Make sure you ring that bell when you get it, so you get the notifications. Oh my Lord, I'm all to pieces today. But as always, you guys rock.